Hey, okay, so we are back for more Nikki, and I'm in the Sea of Stars right now because I have to use this gateway again because I don't have a teleport waypoint into the Danqing Island, which I still am not sure how to pronounce. Hopefully this episode will find out. But there was, I think, we're gonna do the main story quest today. I'm gonna start it so we can hopefully meet some people. We're gonna ride the boat first. But I noticed when I went in to collect my login gift that when you click this, the image changes. And down here, this girl is like petting the dragon instead of just us standing here. So, interesting. I don't know, there's probably not anything else? There's some birds. The secret birds. That's not what I meant to click. But yeah, this is what we're doing. Track. Ride the boat over to here. Okay. Yeah, the riding in the boat is optional, but I'm obviously gonna do it. I don't know if we'll make our outfit this episode, but if we don't make it this episode, it'll be next episode. Now, let's see what you're putting here. Cute. The water walking outfit. Yeah, you don't need the boat at all. You could just walk over there. Or I guess it's kind of floating. And this is the Eureka I don't have, which I'm jealous of. This outfit's so cute. I love it so much. Very nice. Okay. Let's not fall in the water and drown. Hole. Hold W to paddle the bamboo raft forward. Release it to let the raft gently stop. Hold S to stop forward movement. If already stopped, the raft will move backwards. A and D to steer. Shift to speed up. And in co-op... Oh, okay, that's really cool. Press steering controls the raft's direction and movement. Oh, so they don't control anything. I thought it was going to be like a robot where you're each controlling one side. Let's not swing and hit the dock. That was very close. And then we saw on the map that this leads to nothing. We'll explore all this stuff later, so we'll have to come back and we'll just like walk the shore to make sure we don't have things we're missing. Because there might be a chest or something over there. For now, we're just on our way. Oh, and Momo's the other, helper. I couldn't see him because he was behind me.
It's completely different from Wishfield, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, and there are no signs of dark essence either.
Oh, I see a thing over there, but we're in the middle of our boat ride. Can't go over to look at it. A snapshot. It's getting dark, too. Maybe I should have done this during daytime. But I guess it's interesting to see the river at night anyway. I can't tell where... Okay, yeah, it's just very steep going down. I was trying to figure out where the, like, drop-off is for drowning, but it looks like it's just a very, very steep ledge in. What are the odds I can get to this easily? If I stop, is it gonna actually, like, take me off the boat? Okay, good. Sneak on up. View. Very cute. Oh, this is the water walking again. I assume this is a different girl. I think so. But yeah, she water walked from this ledge. Away from the boat, even. And because she's still floating, I think she changed the water walking outfit to this, rather than water walking, stopping, and then this being the outfit she's wearing. I think that's how it was done. Now, this is... Is it the Kilo outfit? I always forget what the Kilo outfit looks like. Does it have the crown like that? With ice stuff there? Let me double check. No. Kilo's outfit's longer. That is Kilo's outfit, right? This is it. Okay, it is this. What is this one over here? Heart Lake Ripples is, the event, I think, isn't it? Can I craft this? No, I still need stuff. I think Star Wish Echoes is the Kilo outfit. And it's a different crown she's wearing, isn't it? Yeah, she has like a tiara instead of the crown from the outfit. Very cute though, and obviously matching the ice theme and everything. Okay, now let's very carefully get back on the boat. Very fun use of the ability. And now given how strange this boat is to maneuver side to side, I assume because we're steering at the back rather than the center, which is how most video games would have you steer, or the front. I don't know how I'm going to do for parking this boat. We're going to have to come in pretty hot here. Of course they have a pole in the way. So I have to like dodge it.
Can't go any further.
What do you mean?
Huh? Then what do we do?
Oh, you mean to go
Don't worry,
around.
Momo. We can walk across using the stones on the surface.
Oh, I got too close to the edge there. The bottom of the raft hit the rocks. It shouldn't really do that because... Well, I swung way too far there. Yeah, I wanted to have it lined up correctly. Yeah, because this is supposed to be floating above the surface, I shouldn't have hit the rock over here. But I'll count that as a pretty successful landing. And I'll check what's up here by the tree before I do anything. Pouch grass. Hello, Mr. Tree. We'll finally have a teleporter once we get over there. Where's the person who was calling to
Nikki,
us?
That rock.
Is the whole island just a drawing?
Those rocks, they turned into a painting.
What's going on? An anomaly caused by contamination? This is so strange. The rocks were perfectly fine before. How come they're like a painting now? It's like they faded.
Oh yeah.
Who knows? Luckily you're okay, Nikki. But are we trapped here?
I guess you gotta throw something at the rock to see if it's corporeal.
Don't worry, Momo. Let me think. These stones, it's like their colors have been drained. If only I could paint the lost colors back. Maybe I can acquire an ability outfit and use it to turn the ink marks back into stones.
Oh. Oh, and yeah, it's on the base Wishfield shard. Makes sense. Oh. Well, I have to craft it. I was trying to click the image to look at it, but... What if I don't have the crafting materials? Oh no. I need 4 pouch grass. I assume there's 4 on this island. Are you pouch grass? You're daisies. Pouch grass, where are you? Maybe I have to go back to the area over there, because there was a bunch of collectibles on the side. Oh, I almost missed you, Mr. Dewdrop. I would have come back later to explore, but still. Danqing Jade Souls contain the refined essence gained from the exploring the natural world. Scattered across Danqing Island, they have been tainted by dark essence, but can be collected after purification. Yep. And you? I feel like I have 3. Okay, there's 4. Should have enough now. Select all. Craft. I can't make a second copy, though, to get the upgrade. So the hair, it looks like just tied into a bun, and then these probably are a loop back. Interesting. It's like, I can't tell what the design is for this side here. This one is the mountains. And this one, I don't think it's a serpent, I think it's just a branch. And I don't know what the circle around it means, actually. But this looks like an exorcist outfit to me. Is this metal? It looks like metal. And then, these, like, sort of see-through outerwears that have kind of this neck piece that's actual fabric, that was a trend we saw in some of the outfits on the banner already. The design looks kind of watery. That's very nice. These are going to be nice. Boots look kind of like rain boots. Okay, this is the thing. We weren't sure what the front looked like. We knew what the back looked like because it was in one of the promo images we looked at together. So it has this little dot in the center. And I talked about this last episode because one of the outfits on the banner, I believe, had a dot between the eyebrows here. And I mentioned that I know it's a thing in Indian culture. So I wasn't sure if it did carry over into like Buddhism and then would be a part of like Buddhist China to have a dot. But it seems lower than I would expect. So I don't know. I don't know what the significance of that gem or dot on the skin would be. And then these things. Does it say what these are called? No. Brush pin? Maybe they're called brush pins, but this... I don't know. I don't want to fully trust it. If I remember, I'll look up brush pin and see if this comes up, and then I'll know from now on if that is what they're called. Because I need to know, because they're in every outfit. Can be used to inject color into objects that have turned to ink, restoring them to the original form, ideal for Danqing Island. Very cute. Yeah, it tucks pretty far back, too, not even out. And this one is also... like the bangs are also out of the bun, and they tuck back as well. We'll have to see the actual back of the hair. After using the Danqing outlet, hold down outlet. I have so much trouble pronouncing this word that whatever ability I said ability. Whatever word comes next, in this case ability, I always have trouble saying because I have to focus too hard just to pronounce this probably wrong. Hold down the ability button to enter aiming mode. In aiming mode, the ink marker will appear at the center of the screen. Is this the ink marker, I assume? The ink marker can sense faded ink images. When the marker overlaps with one, it activates and lights up. Release the ability button, ends aiming mode, causing color to be drawn towards the ink's marker's target. If the color successfully flows into an ink image, the faded ink image will regain its colors and be restored to its original form. This ability can only be used within the Danqing Islands. Yes. So we need to replace something. We're not going to be flying, so this one can be replaced. Yawning. I can also replace this, because there's no way these little plants are here. So where are you? This. Save. And can I just like turn it on and then walk around? No, I have to hold it just from the right click.
Artist Nikki, where are you? The Yin Yuan Festival is starting!
Inwen. Is that how she said it? Inwen? Oh, this is scary. I wonder if it lasts forever. It probably does. Okay, that time I actually saw the projectile. The first time I didn't. This kind of reminds me of what I thought the purification outfit would be. Where
Nikki, Artist Nikki!
I'm dead.
Here, I'm here! It's me, Shaman! Here, here!
Shaman. Shaman? But, yeah, I thought the ability outfit would be like this, or you'd shoot the paint forward. And I talked about it before where I thought, like, the paint would, like, stay or something. Are you little birds? And there is an Essling over there. They weren't on the other island, but they're definitely here. And get ready for me to repeat dialogue a lot, where I'm gonna have to hear words multiple times. So, Shaman, I think is what this was?
Artist Nikki, I finally found you! Don't move. Let me take a good look at you. Yeah. Okay, no injuries. Seeing you come from so far away gave me a fright. As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life during the Yin Yuan Festival. We can't let anything happen to you.
Yin Yuan in Chinese refers to a fate-destined connection. And she did pronounce long, and I wasn't sure. So I've been saying it as long. So we'll see how she pronounces it.
As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life during the Yin Yuan Festival. We can't let anything happen to you.
Long. Let me try one more time.
As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life
Long. So I think long actually was correct. I think I got this one pretty correct. And I mentioned this before. I think I actually mentioned it in the description, not in the video. But I will try to get as close as possible. But when it comes to pronunciation, there's a couple limiting factors. There's the limiting factor of my ability to hear the way they're saying it. The potential of characters saying things slightly differently also exists, but hopefully the localization team does a good enough job there. But also, I have to be able to reference it to a sound to native English. That way, I can remember it. Because if its pronunciation is too alien to me, I won't be able to remember the pronunciation even if I hear it. So, long, I can remember it like that. So that word, I'm not as worried about. This one, it was Inyan? Or something similar? Let me try to listen to this a couple times and hear it.
As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life during the Yin Yuan Festival.
Yin
You can't
Yuan.
let anything happen to...
Is it Yin Yuan?
As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life during the Yin Yuan Festival.
Yin
You can't
Yuan?
let anything happen to you.
Yin Yuan?
As the eye-dotting artist, it's your brushwork that brings Long to life during the Yin Yuan Festival.
I think it's Yin Yuan. Fate-destined connections. Okay. I'm glad they added this. I hope they continue adding it. But Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan. I think is how it's pronounced. So Long and Yin Yuan.
Don't worry, I'm okay. You sounded so worried. How long have you been looking for me?
It also doesn't help that I slur my words always anyway, even when speaking English. So trying to speak Chinese is just like 100 times worse.
Not too long, just half the day. Everyone in the village was busy setting up for the festival. We were all wishing for joyful and unending Yin Yuan.
Okay, come on, that's a little ridiculous. It was literally like 3 sentences ago you just put this. You don't need it every time. That's silly. Come on. If it doesn't get said for a while, that's fine. But I can't see how to pronounce your name because it was too long ago. It was during a non-interaction. I was over there when it happened. So, Shaman. So, Shao is a character in Genshin Impact, which is just this minus the mon at the end. So Shaman, I assume is how it's pronounced. And then you. So you Shaman. So we'll see. It's gonna be rough. For people who do speak Chinese, this is gonna be rough to hear.
Then, poof! Our eye-dotting artist disappeared. You were gone the whole day. Everyone panicked, and I was terrified that something happened to you.
Sorry I scared everyone.
Let me guess. You ran off to the mountains to gather inspiration again, right?
Yep, that's it. You sure know me well.
Of course! I'm practically your junior. Even though Miss Cui hasn't officially taken me on, I sit by the window every day, listening to her teach you. Every brushstroke you've made, I've studied.
So, before I finish this conversation, I was originally planning to talk about it after this was done, but I'm worried we're going to have an escort where we walk with her somewhere, and I won't have time to speak. So, right now I'll talk about the conversation itself. So, we got this impression when we first heard this girl call out to us, that Nikki, in this sense, replaced the Nikki of this world. So, in the opening cutscene, when we first touched the painting in the Sea of Stars, we saw Nikki painting or writing. I think it was painting. I don't remember the exact cutscene. I think I used it as a thumbnail. But we saw her doing that. I think she was talking about saving the world or something similar, or like some type of thing happening. And I guess when we entered this world, we took over her body. It is also possible that she is somewhere in this world, and that she happened to go to this area, but we just didn't cross paths with her. So she'll show up later in the story. Like, after we leave, she'll come back and be like, hey, what are you guys talking about? I've been in the forest the whole time. What happened? But, my current guess I'm going to make is that artist Nikki went to some sort of ritual prepared in this area to summon some type of force that could prevent an upcoming tragedy. She didn't know the force was Nikki from another universe. And she granted them her body, or she tried to summon them, but we took over her body by accident. And then when we leave, she'll get her body back and won't have memory of it. That's my current guess to this. Now, I do need to hear this name again. And I also wanted to mention that Nikki is playing along, which is the smart thing to do. If you're in a new world, you don't want to purposely make yourself an outsider if you've been given such an amazing opportunity to kind of blend in. If you have to, you can even go with like the, oh, I have amnesia story to kind of get away with not having knowledge of the culture you should. But let's hear, I think it was, even though it wasn't Shu, I think it was something else.
Even though Miss Tway hasn't officially...
Shui. Okay, this is a hard one because the exact syllable is going to be hard for me to hear. Because it could be sue, it could be sway, shui.
Even though Miss Tway hasn't...
Tway.
Even though Miss Tway hasn't officially taken me...
Is it like a TW type of tway? Or is it like a TU type of tway?
Even though Miss Tway hasn't officially... Even though Miss Tway hasn't... Even though Miss Tway hasn't...
Is it a T sound? I think it is.
Even though Miss Tway hasn't officially taken me
Tway.
on...
Tway.
I see by the...
I don't think there's an S.
Even though Miss Tway hasn't officially taken me...
There might be. Oh my goodness, this is rough.
Even...
I wish instead of having this over and over, they would just put, like, a pronunciation guide above the name or something.
Even though Miss Tway hasn't officially... Even though Miss Tway has...
Tway. So, in my head, am I making the C into a T and the I into an E, and it's just tway, like that? That might be what I'm forced to do?
Even though Miss Tway hasn't officially...
Okay, I'm gonna go with that for now, where it's T-U-E, is how I remember it. And we'll see if another character's pronunciation is slightly different, and maybe I can get a better feel for that syllable. So, even though Miss Tway hasn't officially taken me on, I sit by the window every day listening to her teach you every brushstroke you've made, I've studied. So, Miss Tway is my teacher, and Yu Shaman is my student. Or, not my student per se. She's another student, probably, of Miss Tway. Potentially her child or something. And she's just kind of learning alongside me.
I'm still a long way off, but give me a few more years and Miss Tway will have to accept me.
Okay, yeah, so she's... probably not daughter. It is possible that you'll refer to your mother as Miss Tway if she's in a position of importance in the society and you're viewing her as a mentor and teacher. You would purposely use less personal pronouns and verbiage towards her. So, I won't say for certain you're not her daughter, but I think it's not as likely.
You've been working hard, Xiaoman.
Xiaoman.
Maybe Miss Wei will accept you in a year or two.
Okay, right back. I mentioned before we started this conversation, I would spend a lot of time here re-listening to stuff, especially early on. But now I have Nikki saying it, so I want to hear it again, and it is Xiaoman.
You've been working hard, Xiaoman. Maybe Miss Wei will accept you in a year or two.
Sway. Nikki has an S in there. And, Xiaoman is Shaman is not as harsh on the M when Nikki said it. So let me hear that again.
You've been working hard, Xiaoman. Maybe
Shaman.
Miss Sui will accept you in a
Shaman.
year or two.
I'm putting too much emphasis on the N, I think.
You've been working hard, Xiaoman. Maybe Miss...
Shaman. 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 No, I'm putting too much on the N. I'll work on that. But let me hear the name by Nikki, because it feels like she had like a Sue rather than a 2.
You've been working hard, Xiaoman. Maybe Miss Sui will accept you in a year or two.
It definitely sounds like has like T-S-U-E. Sway.
You've been working hard, Xiaoman. Maybe Miss Sui will accept you in a year or two.
I'll go with Nikki's for now. So Miss Sway. Like T-S-U-E. Sway. Sway. So Xiaoma and Sway, I think is how I'll try for now.
I'll do my best. Nikki, you're so different today. Normally you're so
I have to reread
quiet
that
and
sentence real quick.
serious, but now you're saying such sweet things.
Did Nikki just have knowledge of the world? Okay, no. I think this is a guess, not knowledge she shouldn't have. It threw me off because I couldn't remember if she said something she shouldn't know. But that's true, but this is just an assumption she made based on how she was speaking. Quiet and serious, and now I'm a sweet girl. So, also a thing to note, we have to act a little more stoic.
While I was out sketching, I must have had some new insights. So I've just got more to say.
I get it. Just like Miss Sui taught. Something like, with fortune the heart awakens. From this, wisdom is born. Anyway, it's a good change. Artist Nikki, let's head to the village. The festival is about to begin.
Xiaoma, this year, is there
I was right
anyone
about the
you
escort.
want to form an Yin with?
Yin Yuan.
Of course. I've got a whole list. Miss Zhang and Miss... Oh no! I haven't gotten all the materials for my Yin Yuan gifts yet. Artist Nikki, wait here. I'll be back super fast. Speaking of which,
I'm going with
my
you.
mom often says, when I was 2, I could barely walk, but I kept trying to shove a sound ball into your arms. I insisted that you and I form a Yin Yuan of fate. And that sound ball still hangs by my bed to this day.
Xiaobao? I will talk to you in a second. I'm trying to think. Again, I'll relate this to Genshin Impact. So there's a character that I normally pronounce as Xiangling, but I know it's actually like Xiangling? Like, I think you don't pronounce the G. And Bao, we had the bear recently. Was his name Bao Bao? And she pronounced it, I think it's like Shambo, or something similar to that. So maybe it was like closer to Bobo instead of Bao Bao.
Let me see. I still need some pouch grass.
Xiaoma, why do you want to form an Yin with so many people?
Yin Yuan.
Oh, my mom always says, forming a Yin Yuan is like growing flowers. Everyone has their own way.
Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan.
Some people say quality over quantity. You only need a few seeds nurtured with care. And when they bloom, they bring lots of joy.
It's made from seeds? Oh, it's like growing flowers? Is that why seeds, she's saying?
But I like planting tons of them. All kinds of flowers. I want my garden to be full and lively. What about you, Artist Nikki?
I think I'm more like you. I love meeting and making connections with lots of people.
Oh, careful. That goes against the stoic Nikki. She probably knows.
I feel like every flower blooms slightly differently. And every Yin Yuan teaches me something new.
Yin Yuan.
Exactly. Different ways of growing different flowers, different people telling different stories, makes life interesting. Artist Nikki, I gathered all the pouch grass I needed. Here, this is for you. Thanks for waiting and chatting with me. I really enjoyed it.
I'm sorry for stealing the one that was right next to you.
Everyone's either busy sewing new clothes or preparing their Yin Yuan gifts. My mom says the artisans making Xiangbao, Tuanshan, and Ronghua have been working non-stop lately.
Tuanshan, Ronghua, and Xiangbao, they all have such beautiful meanings.
My mom says that too. That's why everyone...
Oh no! I didn't get to read the final
Everyone,
sentence
over
there.
here! I found Artist Nikki!
Artist Nikki!
Thank goodness, you're back.
Artist Nikki. Whew. Thanks to Long, you're finally back. You've been gone all day. Everyone in Inkville has been so worried about you.
Inkville is such a funny name for this place. Don't explain, because you could get set up in a trap that goes against one of the things they know is factual.
Next time I'll let everyone know where I'm headed, so you won't have to worry.
You've always been like this ever since you were little. Whenever you pick up a brush, you get completely sucked in.
The old books say, teachers shape us, but true insight comes from within. Nikki is the eye-dotting artist now, all thanks to her passion.
I didn't comment earlier because I don't really have a good guess of what the eye-dotting artist is.
This time, she has returned with even more energy. Nikki must have had some amazing insight amidst the landscapes of Danqing Island.
Danqing. She said it like Dawn instead of Dawn. So like Danqing Island.
This time, she has returned with even more energy. Nikki must have had some amazing insight amidst the landscapes of Danqing Island.
Danqing. And it's a heavier sea, so Danqing Island. Danqing Island. Confident.
I didn't expect you to notice, but this trip really did yield some new insights.
And as for Momo...
He has a
well,
party
he
hat.
looks even more refined and adorable.
It was his birthday the other day.
Yeah, when you're out and about, you've gotta take care of yourself, right?
Well said. Eating well is a top priority, and Momo's never been one to skip out on food. Last time he came to my house, he ate 10 whole plates of barbecue. Luckily, we were able to afford it all. Oh, Ping Ping and the others have been looking for you for a while. I should go tell them you're back.
Thank God, a name I know how to pronounce. Ping Ping. Shulan? Shulan? Shielan? She hasn't said it.
Ping Ping! Artist Nikki is back!
Which one was Ping Ping? Oh, you.
Thank goodness. Artist Nikki, you're back and you're safe.
You. When you left, I said to grab an
Oh, it's
umbrella
not.
from the stall, but you said it would only be a short trip. Now look, you've been gone for ages.
So it is the woman who was carrying something. And you're... Zhangling? Zhangling?
You won't believe it, but Ping Ping's been talking about you non-stop since you left. She even got distracted from her sewing.
Ling, please don't pick on me.
Okay, Ling makes my life easier.
Artist Nikki, now that you're back, I was thinking, before the festival starts, I want to be the first to form a Yin Yuan with you. A xiangbao, a ronghua, and a tuanshan. I brought one of each. I wasn't sure which one you'd like, so I brought them all. Here you go, Artist Nikki. Pick one.
I want the big... What would I say? Like magnifying glass shaped one? I don't know which that is though. And now I do have to again go through and listen to how to pronounce them. So, we heard these words said by Shaman when we were coming here, but I'm going to make a guess first, then we're going to listen to them. So, Shanbao, Ronghua, and Xianshan.
A xiangbao,
Shangbao.
a xiangbao,
So the A and O are kind of there. So Shangbao,
a xiangbao, a ronghua,
Rongha, Rongha. No. I think my pronunciation on the H there is wrong. It's Shangbao, Roha, no. Roha, no. I'm getting into like... I'm trying not to do like the Arabic like sound. And it's starting to like get me.
a xiangbao, a ronghua,
Roha, no, it's like there's an accent on the O-N here. Wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's wrong. Something like that. Like this weird inflection.
香包绒花
Wrong ha? Wrong? Like the words it's like a 2-syllable that should be a 1 in English, and my brain can't cut it to make it 2.
香包绒花
Raong. Raong? Like that? Shangbao. Raong ha.
香包绒花 and
Hua. Raong hua. Raong hua.
香包绒花
Raong hua.
香包绒花 and 团扇
Tuanshan. Tuanshan is also pronounced, I think, exactly how it looks.
香包绒花 and 团扇
Tuanshan.
香包
Shangbao. Raong hao. No, Raong hua.
香包绒花
So the only one that's really throwing me off is this one. I think Shangbao, Shangbao, Ronghua, and Tuanshan.
香包绒花 and 团扇
Tuanshan.
each.
Okay, this is half the episode is me trying to pronounce things, and next episode, if I take too long to record, I'll forget everything. So I have to make sure I'm recording like every day for this update, because if I go too long without pronouncing them, I will forget all of them. I still don't know which is which, though.
Take your pick. As the elders say, fate is guided by the heavens. Any path you take will lead to its own story.
So, hair clip. Is this also a hair clip? This is one that goes in the front of your head. This is one that you'd go onto your ponytail or tied to the bun on the back. That's where their loop here would go. And this, I think you just hold in your hand. Might be more of a ceremonial item you carry with you during a specific thing. I want the Rohua. Some because it's in the center, so I assume that's how it is. But it's the one I know how to pronounce the least, so I kind of want to hear them say it more.
Scent needs no thanks. Fate knows no end. I'll pick this one. Thanks, Ping Ping.
Scent needs no thanks. Fate knows no end. Not sure what that would mean.
Oh my, Ping Ping, your craftsmanship's really improved. This is so pretty.
Indeed. I hope I get all of them.
This is a special gift I made just for artist Nikki. I put my whole heart into it.
I also really like your voice, Ping Ping.
Right. Say, that reminds me. Miss Cui placed an order with the Ronghua artisans. Artisans blue, green, and scarlet. To prepare the Yin Yuan gift. They should be finished by now.
Are the artisans' names blue, green, and scarlet? Hold on, I gotta clear my throat. Okay. So she did say Sui, like Nikki does. So I'm gonna go with Sui for Miss Sui. I want to hear another person say Ronghua, and Yin Yuan.
Right. Say, that reminds me. Miss Cui placed an order with the Ronghua artisans. Artisans blue, green, and scarlet. To prepare the Yin Yuan gift.
Yin Yuan.
They should be finished by now.
The Y's are so light, but they are there. So it's Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan. Like that, I think. It's real rough. I don't know if I've ever pronounced a letter as lightly as these Y's are. And this, it is like Ro-ong Hua. Ro-ong Hua. One more time.
Right. Say, that reminds me. Miss Cui placed an order with the Ronghua artisans.
Ro-ong Hua. Okay, it's very hard. I'm glad I picked this one, though. So I hear a little more pronunciation on it.
Artist Nikki, since you're here, Why not go pick them up and take them to the eye dotting stage? Miss Cui probably doesn't know you're back. She may still be worried.
Sure, I'll go now and deliver them to Miss Sui.
Nikki does pronounce it a lot more casually than they do. So, oh, it's the hair brooch was the Ronghua. Yin Yuan gift from Sun Ping Ping. The fragrance never fades and the bond never
The village
breaks.
is so nice. They even gave me Yin Yuan gifts.
Looks like you're quite the star here, artist Nikki. Everyone really likes you.
A world this beautiful. How could it be touched by dark essence? Momo, I'll keep speaking with the villagers while posing as artist Nikki. Let's look into the truth behind it all.
I want to talk to Shaman. Shama. Not pronouncing the N is really hard. Ping Ping is so quick. I only just finished gathering the materials for the gift. I need to find the artisan fast to help craft it. Okay. Give me this, so I can actually come back here and not get stuck. So, I guess I'll check this while I'm here. There was an umbrella back on the path. I definitely didn't want to stop, though. Do I have to use my painting outfit on the umbrella? I do. Infuse the soaring parasol's ink form with color, returning it to its original state. Is it a blowing up or a bounce pad? While in midair, perform a plunge, triggers the parasol's opening mechanism, causing it to fully unfold and launch the stylus upward. After a short time, the colors fade and it returns to the ink image. Okay, so this is how I get the thing up here. Oh my goodness. Oh, the whole thing goes up. I see. Oh my. I might accidentally start a quest while I'm doing this. Hopefully they're a little forgiving. Oof. It doesn't help that I'm lagging because I'm loading in all the new area and all the new assets. Okay. So, it's taking like an extra second for the umbrella to open. Obtained Whim Jade is what it says in the background. Take shape of the Whim Jade. Yep. I feel like there was something over here I wanted to look at. Was there a fish? I feel like there was a fish in the pond over here. There is. Okay. I want to actually, really quick. We're gonna move you. I'm sorry, Mr. Paintbrush. You're getting moved to 5. Because this is our, like, actual everyday use things that go 1 to 4. And inside the everyday use, I need to put my world rhythms. I should have checked if they, in the update, made this skippable. They probably didn't. I didn't do the survey, or I would have said in there that that's a change they should make. I will check real quick. After I catch the fish here. Oh. I waited till the very last second to hit the button. But these are probably not new fish. That's my guess. I think it's going to be the same fish, because it's still Wishfield. It is possible there's new fish, but I don't think there will be.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
You're a loach?
With me cheering you
Silken
on,
fish.
nothing's a challenge for you.
Come to me, more fish. Come to me. And I talked about it last time. I think it's this section here, when you right-click. I think that's the one that's made easier by the outfit, but I still don't really
With me
understand.
cheering you on, nothing's a
Cloucher
challenge
Koi.
for you.
Is that a new fish? I don't remember. Okay, it is new for me. And I had all the fish in the game except for the Wishing Woods. So there are at least one new fish in this zone.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good.
Okay, well,
With
one.
me
Close
cheering you
enough.
on, nothing's a challenge for you.
I want to just double check that they didn't add a skip to this ability. It's in here, right? Yeah. No, because it should be like right here, I think is where it appears. And I do want this color, right? Yeah, I do want that one for now. Okay, now we can continue. I can put this back on. So I can paint more things. I can paint to go up there. And I don't think the accessory actually was usable. I think it was a quest item. So I don't think I can put it on. Hair accessory. Yeah. No, that was sorted by quality. Hang on. Here. Hair accessory by recent. Yes, because this is our headband. There are pieces here? And they have such soft edges. Are you still a ball of yarn? I'm sorry to look up your dress here. Okay, you are a ball of yarn still. Yeah, they're so soft. Okay.
Scarlet, the red dye's almost out. Quickly mix another batch. Green, pick up the pace with the shaping. We can't afford to delay these festival orders.
More and more people are hoping to form Yin Yuan. The three of us can't do it on our own. We really need to choose an apprentice soon.
Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan.
Plenty of people want to learn. I'm sure we'll find a good one.
Artisans blue, green, and scarlet, I'm here.
Speak of the devil, a potential apprentice.
Lots of folks in the village want to learn to make ronghua, but if you ask me, Nikki's still the best fit.
Ronghua. Ronghua.
She's so calm and steady. Back when we taught the children, she was the best at every step. Cutting, steaming, shaping. Nikki did it all perfectly.
Of course she was. Nikki's great at everything.
I wanted to take you on as my apprentice and pass down my craft, but your heart was set on painting. You were barely waist-high back then, following Sui Yangheng around. As soon as she put a brush in your hand, you became enraptured.
So her full name is Sui Yanhuang. Yanhuang, I think is how that's pronounced?
You were barely waist-high back then, following Sui Yangheng around.
Yanheng. Sui Yanheng.
Sui would stand at the village entrance calling for you. You were so focused on painting, you wouldn't even hear.
Back then, I was just a kid, always making Miss Sui worry. But now, I'm all grown up.
You were just a tiny little thing when she found you and brought you home. But in the blink of an eye, you're all grown up. You've even become an eye-dotting artist, about to perform your first eye-dotting ceremony. Time really flies.
But you all haven't changed a bit. You're still so full of energy. If anything's changed, it's that your skills have gotten even better. Even though we're not officially master and apprentice, I've always regarded all three of you as my mentors.
I think Nikki is pushing her luck, because it's really easy to say something that mismatches reality when you're going this hard into the lies, and we know that Nikki, artist Nikki, is supposed to be more stoic and not complimentary, because Shaman said she was surprised when Nikki complimented her. So laying it on this thick might really put them off.
Look at you, so sweet. Such a good kid. How did I let Sui steal you back then? Ah, such a shame. A true shame.
I missed my chance, but even though Sui Yangheng can be a bit unreliable, she's actually a great mentor. Since you became the eye-dotting artist, she's been going around the village treating people to meals just so she can brag about her wonderful apprentice.
She's ordered quite a few ronghua this time. She said she wants to give them away during the Yin Yuan Festival, to help everyone form Yin Yuan. It's also a little celebration for you.
Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan. It's so rough. I think Yin Yuan is what I'll go with. Yin Yuan. Where I will just ignore the Y's, because I don't think I can pronounce them softly enough. So Yin Yuan. And Ronghua is still a rough one.
She's ordered quite a few ronghua this time.
Ronghua.
She said she wants...
Rong. I think it's like Roong. Ronghua.
We're actually here to pick up her ronghua.
Oh, when Momo said it, strange. I don't think that was like anyone else has.
We're actually here to pick up her ronghua.
Oh, it's because of the her. Ho Roonghua.
We're actually here to pick up her ronghua.
So, Momo said it kind of like how I pronounce long, where he just held the O instead of breaking the syllable up into ro and ong.
Here they are, all the ronghua she ordered. It's your first time as an eye-dotting artist at the festival. Don't worry, just be yourself. And if anything happens, just find your teacher. She may act indifferent, but she cares about you more than anyone else.
I understand. Thanks so much, you three. I'm sure Miss Sui is getting worried, so I'll head back now. I'll pop in again someday.
All right, take care on your way back.
I think we need to hide somewhere and try to listen and eavesdrop for people talking about what an eye-dotting artist is, so we know. Ronghua, that, Su Yanheng, Sui, not Su. Okay. Ronghua, that Sui Yanheng, commissioned from an artisan, meant as a token of luck for Nikki at the Yin Yuan Festival. I see
Hearing the three artisans talk about the
you.
past,
Give me you.
I could almost see it unfold before me. Miss Sui must have been such a kind and wonderful person.
Yeah, Nikki, let's hurry and deliver the Ronghua. I really want to meet her too.
Where is she? All the way over there. Okay, I want to read this first. Rainy Night Tales. Blame not the Yin Yuan for the dangers lurking in the rain. For over a decade, answers to the old mysteries remain suspended in eerie pouring rain, hidden away from the light of day. The wind still howls, or is it the cries of the unrested souls? The rain rages on, or is it the tears of old regrets? 10 years ago, an anomaly quietly unfolded in the incessant rain, the first of its kind. A brush artisan, after days of staying indoors due to the rain, began to worry. His sick daughter's life hung by a thread, supported only by her daily intake of precious medicines, which he only managed to afford by selling his finely crafted brushes. Now that he was forced to close up shop, that he was overwhelmed by anxiety, his mind boiling like herbs in a pot. The thin bamboo used for crafting brush handles wasn't difficult to find, but those gathered by peasants were never up to the artisan's standards. How could he waste time polishing subpar materials when he knew the price would be poor? One day the rain and wind subsided, though dark clouds still loomed over the horizon. To the artisan, it was as good an opportunity as any. He ignored his daughter's warnings and left without an umbrella in his rush, to cut enough good bamboo for the next few days. Not enough time to burn a stick of incense had passed before rain began pouring down again. Under the dark clouds, the raindrops appeared dark as ink. The artisan's daughter waited and waited. She hadn't realized it by then, but it was the last time she would ever have seen her father. When the sky cleared, the villagers organized a search in the mountains. The only traces of the artisan they found were a few fine bamboo sticks scattered on the ground. The second anomaly was even more heartbreaking. A family of umbrella artisans had just been blessed with a newborn. The young mother took her child to her parents' home for a short visit. A few days later, she received a letter from her husband, inviting her and her parents to return to his home so they could enjoy family life together. Given the newlyweds' loving relationship and the in-laws' eagerness to discuss the umbrella-making techniques with their son-in-law, the old couple quickly parted with some essentials and valuables and hired a carriage for the trip. However, the young husband waited and waited, but there was no sign of his family. He learned from his neighbors about a strange wind in the mountains and didn't think much of it, believing the carriage was merely delayed by the poor weather. As evening came, he heard the cries of a baby and hurried outside, thinking his family had finally arrived, only to be greeted by his neighbors. One of them approached the husband with a baby in their arms and a hesitant look on their face before breaking the news. They had found the wreckage of a carriage in the mountains and little else. Based on the wheel tracks, it appeared the carriage had lost its direction and fallen down the mountain after crashing into a tree. Fortunately, a low-hanging branch caught the baby by its swaddling clothes, which led to its rescue by a kind passerby. As for the wife and her parents, not a trace of them was found. The umbrella artisan couldn't make sense of the incident. He then recalled the missing brush artisan and came to a conclusion. His family must have suffered the same fate. Since they also went missing when it rained. The baby only survived because it was wrapped up and sheltered from the rain. Personally, I doubt his judgment. It's possible the wheel hub came off for some other reason, and the bodies of his family simply fell into a deep ravine, impossible to find. Furthermore, the umbrella artisan acted like a madman after this incident, so his words were brushed off as delusional ramblings. However, in the years that followed, many other strange disappearances occurred in the rain, which has led this theory some credence. So, we had the rocks that seemed to be real turn into in this case, inkless? Would that be the word to describe? Because we are, with our ability outfit, adding ink to them? but maybe like losing color, something like that would be the way to describe it. I wanted to jump up on there, but I activated my ability too early. So, is it possible that this is a make-believe world? And that the people themselves are drawings? And the rain is, like, cleaning them off of whatever, scroll this world is being written on? So the rain is like a higher-powered erasure. That's my current guess. And like they said in the story, the baby was protected because it didn't come into contact with the rain. Are those actually insanely big? That's crazy. For them to look that big, they must be the size of houses or bigger. Is there something down there? I thought I saw purple. But yeah, that's my current guess, is that this world is written in as a story. And the people are just being erased by this rain-esque force. But let's go see our master. Sway. Oh, give me you. Come here. Thank you. We have to be extra vigilant for chests in this area, because there's probably some 2- and 3-star items we can get from them. And it would be nice to have them this episode, because I might need them for next episode when we create the outfit. Because I will probably do that at the start of next episode.
The umbrella looks faded. It's not new, right? Clearly, it's been mixed in with old stuff. Back of the storeroom, get a new umbrella wrapped in red silk. Swap it out.
Little troublemaker, you're finally back.
Tenderly explain. I'm gonna always go with the
Busy
stoic
with the Yin
option.
Yuan Festival, so I came back a little later to avoid bothering you. I didn't think you'd still be worried about me.
Well said. But now that you're grown, you don't even think about your teacher. Strange things have been happening. It rained again last night, and I spent the whole night looking for you.
I couldn't find you, and my umbrella got blown away.
It was such a good umbrella, too.
I got held up on the way back. But look, I went straight to Artisan Blue when I got back and picked up the Ronghua you ordered.
Ronghua.
Right, yeah. So for the sake of these Ronghua, can you forgive us this once, teacher?
That's rare. I expect slick talk from Momo, but you're usually as quiet as a mouse. Why so quick with your words today?
I'm trying to help you out, Nikki. You're fighting me helping you. I'm trying to pick the dialogue options that are more stoic, and you're just shooting off as if you're talking to your friends in Wishfield.
Since you're back, let's familiarize you with the eye-dotting stage.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please. I don't know what eye-dotting is.
Time flies. I still remember the first time you picked up a brush. Your hands were shaking nervously. You couldn't even properly handle the simplest tracing.
But you were stubborn. No tears or complaints. You just gripped that brush and bit by bit, stroke after shaky stroke, your work started shaping up.
Because you patiently taught me, even though I was a mess.
It's not that I was patient. It's that you had an obsession with painting that I couldn't ignore. Remember when they were picking the eye-dotting artist? When asked to hand in a painting, you stared at the paper for days. You ran off saying you needed inspiration and vanished for a whole week. I ran all over Inkville looking for you. Then, on the evening of the 7th day, you came back quiet as ever, scroll in hand, and gave it to me like nothing happened. That's when I knew. You've got the talent, sure, but it's your heart that really sets you apart. Who else could be the eye-dotting artist, if not you?
Artist Nikki has aura. Oh, don't. No, very bad. Stop trying to match her. Talk less.
Without your guidance, I wouldn't be here today, let alone an eye-dotting artist.
You know you weren't easy to raise. Your painting won top marks, but back then, you were a sullen little thing. During the final mock eye-dotting ceremony, right here on the stage, I was so nervous that I broke into a sweat. I was terrified you'd slip up on that last, crucial stroke.
But instead, I nailed that stroke, didn't I?
Yes, you nailed it. When your heart is in the painting, that energy is channeled through the brush. That's something no one can teach you. Still, being good at painting isn't enough. You need a steady heart, too. An eye-dotting artist is responsible for inviting Long to witness new Yin Yuan being forged. You must memorize and follow the ceremony's steps with no room for error.
Long and Yin Yuan. Yin Yuan.
When the Yin Yuan Festival begins, Miss Bai will lead the opening dance. Then it will be time.
Bai! Another name I can pronounce. Thank you.
You'll step onto the stage, and when you dot Long's eyes in the painting, you must clear your mind and focus. The moment you finish and Long's eye lights up, the ceremony will be complete.
Interesting. So is it like a collaborative painting? Where people all have different roles, and then we're the final role. We come up and we dot the eye that completes the Long.
Miss Sui, I've got this.
Also, the way they're pronouncing it, not pronouncing it, the way they're using this word in the sentences does lead me more to believe that Long is a godlike figure rather than a species, and that this is their formal name. But I was getting a different impression from the other writings so far in the update. So I'm a little confused on that. Hopefully that gets explained soon.
Take this. It's a little something for good luck as the new eye-dotting artist. I know I just went through a lot of rules. I'm just worried you'll miss some details. More than anything, though, as your mentor. I just want you to do your best. Don't let the nerves get to you. Whatever happens, I'll be right here. All right. Enough going over the ceremony. Don't forget to enjoy the festival, too. Go pick out a good spot. Miss Bai and the others are about to perform.
Ooh, okay. Hopefully this... What do I have in my hair as the hair accessory? I have to replace something. I don't remember. Do not say delicate things are useless, for ice and snow can guard what's true. When stars hang low and night stands still, a lone shadow sings to the blue. Oh, it's this. I'm not going to start it yet. I think it would be better if I have my dress made for the performance. Hopefully when she gets there, it doesn't auto-start. Okay, good. I'm going to run away, so I don't accidentally start it off camera or something. I want to run back over to the teleporter. That way I have, like, a bit of continuity. Because I'll teleport away. I don't want to accidentally be here out of the episode and see or do something. But... I don't even know where the teleporter is. Here it is. Yeah. That way I can... This will be my little safe zone. Make sure there's nothing here that'll start a quest or anything, and then I can come here in between episodes when I'm prepping. And as long as I don't talk to anyone, it looks like this is a safe area for me. Okay. I need a safe zone to come to new areas. So this will be my... The market is my safe zone for the rest of this update. So, start of next episode, we'll make our outfit, then we'll go to the performance. I was hoping to get a little bit more in terms of actual things, because right now all we have is one accessory. So, when it comes to the clothing, I'm gonna pretty much go with things that are from the Linlong Empire or close to it. So, stuff I clicked there, I would consider close to it. I don't think they're technically Linlong Empire clothing. You can sort by this, but I don't know if I have anything. Okay, that. Obviously these. I probably won't use this. Not sure. I don't have any tops. I have pants, though, for some reason. Interesting. But I can't use them, so I have to use one of these dresses if I do use Linlong. But yeah, I can use things that are similar to it. I don't know yet. I don't know what in the world I'm going to make. Have I used this dress before? I might have used this dress before for an outfit. I've struggled a lot with this type of dress to accessorize and add things to it. This one might be a little safer, honestly. I might go with this. This is my number one right now. But we'll look through everything, not just filtered with Linlong. We'll look at all my stuff to just try to get an idea for things. That'll be next episode. For now, I'm still in the Sea of Stars outfit. And then that's probably going to take a while. I expect it to take like half the episode. And then when we're done, we're going to continue and watch the performance. But I'm excited. Like I mentioned before, I need to record pretty quick, especially at the start of this update, because I need these words to be repeated often so I don't forget the pronunciation. And given that my pronunciation's already wrong, forgetting my wrong pronunciation will lead to even more trouble. So, this episode was little hiccup there. This episode was half me being in the log. There's a Whimstar somewhere. Momo keeps yelling at me. We're gonna grab that next time. I don't even know what that is. It's like a flat thing in a tree. But yeah, half the episode was spent with me reading the log and just replaying sounds over and over to try to get as close as possible. I do like being as close as I feel I reasonably can to the correct pronunciation. Even though it is obviously not very fun to just watch me click the button over and over, replaying sound. But it's important to me, at least, that I put in like the bare minimum effort to try to say everyone's names correctly, and to have at least a little bit of an understanding of how things are said, and try to figure out their meaning as best I can. Because like I mentioned last update, I'm going to have this same problem in the Linglong Empire when that's released, that I have such a shallow and like low understanding of the culture from China that it makes everything way harder. But I'm going to try to keep up as best I can for this update. Try to follow everything as best I can. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and go. Bye.